I wish I didn't spend so many years of my life at a place where I got scolded at, humiliated if I fell. The girls there danced out of fear, and I was afraid too. Here, they dance out of love. They're passionate. Every breath has weight that glides through their bodies. They don't miss a beat. They fill up space. They give character to antimatter. If they fall, they turn it into something beautiful. Their bodies take them, and they leave their minds behind. I used to dance like that. Scratch that. Live like that too. But at the time we were supposed to choose our paths, I met a fork in the road. Instead of grabbing my heart and my soul and running down some path, I split myself in many pieces, craving passion in too many wonderful places. I fractured my talent, but I amplified my love. The more I loved, the more I fell behind. Hiding me in the back row makes me feel worthless. It does. I can lie to myself, try to convince myself that what I'm doing is great, but it'll never be enough. I'm selfish. I indulge. Of course I want to be that glistening star in the everlasting skies, but I am human, and this is what I chose. And I'm too in love with everything to change my world around now. I'm too in love with everything. I'm too late now. Telling me to sing softer, to play softer, to speak softer, it makes me feel worthless. It does. I can lie to myself, try to convince myself that what I'm doing is great, but I'll never be enough. I used to be confident, but then comes all these little girls and boys eating and breathing and living their craft, and they become something special, all right. Leaving this confused blob of an essence back in the dust. I've always been a floater. I've never really settled for a home. I'm a tourist, taking a souvenir of experience from every realm I enter to the next, All these locals stare at me blankly. My potpourri of values are too foreign for them to understand. I like that. I've fractured my talent, but I've amplified my love. I've spread myself thin, but I've lived a life like no other. The details may wear away and crumble to the ground, but I carry something bigger than that. I carry something bigger than you and I. There is no one watching, no expectations, no limits. We become one with the air we breathe. I'm peering through the fogged up glass on a cold winter night, kicked out of the ballroom for not dressing right. The dancers waltz in and take their positions on the stage. With the raise of his hand, the orchestra starts to play. I'm singing and dancing in my lovely utopia outside the gates. I leap through the air and spin myself dizzy. I lose track of time and dance till the dawn. The guests depart and I stand there fulfilled. They've been starving themselves for years, failing to find perfection. But I've let go of that fabrication and I've found paradise. You can claim the contrary, but this is what I am. A dancer, a musician, a poet, an actress, a playwright, a traveler, a teacher, a student, a creator, a director, a designer, a storyteller, a fighter, a weeper, a trier, a believer, a maker, a dreamer, a girl who cannot be summed up in just one sentence. All right. You can cut my lines, but my presence is still living, thriving, and undermined.